Hey guys, how's it going? You might recognize this guy, Dean. You know him from Dean's Fish Room on Instagram, but probably you see him quite a bit on Aquarium Co-op's channel. He is a friend of Corey's. So Dean's been here down here before, and he's visiting today. And Dean's actually now a part-time resident of San Francisco.
That's
so kind of back and forth between the Seattle area and San Francisco. So he came by, we're kind of hanging out, chit-chatting about fish. And he hasn't been here since July, so this was before I made the expansion and before I added some of these tanks. So you guys know that Dean is a master breeder. He's touched a lot of fish in his life for many, many decades, right? Maybe 40 plus years?
50 plus years.
50 plus years of touching fish.
Yeah.
So obviously that's longer than I've been alive, and he has a lot of experience. So I'm going to ask him a couple questions about this fish room and see what he thinks. So the first thing I want to ask Dean is, because I have 29 tanks, I think, right around there.
Yeah, between upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah, between upstairs and downstairs. There's like 23 down here in this fish room. All kinds of different types of fish from South America, West Africa, East Africa, mud skippers, etc. So we're going to ask Dean what is his favorite tank that I have as far as like escape or a setup, and what is his favorite fish that I keep.
So first off, I want to say, you know, the fish room now is very cool. It's spacious. You've got a chair here to sit in when you want to view your fish, or just hang out, play on your laptop, and watch the mud skippers jump around. Tanks all look awesome, and there's a lot of different stuff here, right? So we got anything from an Oscar tank, a Chardet tank. We're going to get rid of these. He doesn't know that yet. But I mean, he has the big ones upstairs, obviously. So this tank is very cool. And this is the Congo Tetra tank with manzanita wood that I believe you said you collected yourself.
Correct. Yeah.
That's cool too. And we talked maybe about putting a pair of one of the form of cribs in there. We don't know which ones yet. Corey, he's spawning these. There's a whole bunch of babies over there in a 10. You know, so.
Those are the Pseudotrophia solosi.
Right. But now let's go for probably my favorite tank, right? Go there.
Yep.
And that's got to be this one. Now,
Indian mud skippers.
Indian mud skippers. I've never kept these, but these are some of the coolest little critters. We fed them earlier, and maybe he'll get some B-roll later of them doing that again, right? But the way they display and interact with each other is just amazing. And the tank itself is just so cool. The bigger mud skippers are behind him. I forget, those are
Africans.
African mud skippers, right? And there's one here just posing right here. This is actually a shelf that Zenzo has made himself. And that could be a future video one day, right?
Yep.
There's only 3 in this tank, right?
There are 4.
4, okay. So, but again, the interaction of the mud skippers is really cool. I can see you just sitting back and watching them.
So your favorite fish are the Indian mud skippers, or that's your favorite tank?
I think that's... Are they a fish?
They're a fish. They're a goby.
They're a fish?
Yeah.
Well, okay, let's look at another fish. And I bred Shelleys a long, long time ago. It's probably been 30-some plus years since I had shell dwellers. But we didn't have anything that looked like these guys here. And these are a very cool little fish.
Gold ocellatus.
Gold ocellatus, that's right. Colorful shell dwellers. And Zenzo has promised that he's going to get these breeding. We're going to we're going to change these tanks around somehow. We don't know exactly how yet, but you know, that's what the future videos are for, right?
That's right.
So, and just so you guys know, behind this wall, there's another fish room. It's just not there yet. I think we could get probably, depending on the size of the tank, up to 12 tanks in there. 9 for sure.
Yep.
But right now, you know, it's kind of where, you know, you got to have a place to put your stuff. And that's what it's used for right now. Now, I do want to say one thing that I bugged him a couple times about doing. You got to go that way.
Oh, is this the dryer?
Yes, this is the dryer thing. So, right up here, This is a really cool fish room idea. Now, not everybody's going to have this thing, but and I don't know exactly what this is called, but this is the dryer vent. It goes, the dryer's on the other side of this wall. The dryer vent goes up and it goes all the way across and outside somewhere over there.
Right.
This little square box vents the heat from the dryer into the room. So it's like free energy, basically, right?
Yep. Free heat.
It also smells good, especially if you have a dryer sheet in there. I don't see any negative effect of that. And last time I was here, when he turned it on, the temperature jumped in 5 minutes.
Yep.
Literally. So, you know, you talk about free heat in your fish room, if you can do that. Zenzo will probably do something more in depth about that someday in the future.
Well, there you have it, straight from the master's mouth. We know that he loves the Indian muskipper tank.
Yeah.
He loves the gold ocellatus. He loves my dryer vent. And he wants me to get rid of my peacock cichlids down here and do something else in that tank. So, I don't know. We'll see.
And something behind that wall.
And he wants me to expand the fish room, which I don't really want to do, but maybe someday down the road when things calm down a bit. So anyway, Dean, thanks for coming by. That was great. And I'm glad that you enjoyed the new and improved fish room.
Yeah. Awesome. See you guys next time.